How you doing, and welcome to Video Soul. I'm Donnie Simpson, and today is a very special day. We've been waiting for this one for quite some time. The Prince organization is here in Washington, D.C. for a couple of concerts, and we have a couple of members of the band with us today. The lovely and talented Sheila E. will be here finally. We've been trying to get Sheila here for 3 years now, and she's going to make it today. Also joining us will be a member of Prince's band that doesn't usually do interviews, but he's made an exception for this one, and we certainly do appreciate it. The Doctor. Dr. Fink will be here to talk about the old days with Prince. He's been around with Prince a long time, and he's also going to talk about the current tour and whatever else we decide to get into. In the second hour today, we're going to visit with the group Starpoint, who have out a brand new video. It's called Say You Will. It's going to be a great show, and we know you're going to enjoy it. We're going to start things off by introducing you to the Doctor himself. He's going to make a house call right here on BET. Dr. Fink coming up in just a couple of minutes. We'll be back. It was hard to believe, but the excitement of Prince is just about 10 years old. One member of the Prince entourage that has been with him longer than any other musician is Dr. Fink. The Doctor, the keyboards you just heard in the introduction there. He was on the Controversy Tour, the 1999 tour, and the movie Purple Rain, went around the world in a day, and that's not easy. And he's now on the Lovesexy tour. It's my pleasure to welcome to Video Soul, the Doctor. I've always wanted to do that on stage. Doctor! How you doing, man?
Great.
Good. It is great to have you on the show.
Well, thank you.
Because we know this is something that you very rarely do.
Yeah.
Interviews with.
Occasionally, but, usually print type things.
Yeah. Why? Do you like doing interviews, or do you not enjoy them, or what?
No, I don't mind doing them.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Okay. Well, we requested you. We know that Sheila E. and Kat are actually the official spokespersons for this particular tour. But we wanted to get the Doctor in here today.
Okay.
Because I've never seen you in an interview. But what's it like being on the road with Prince?
Well, it's a lot of fun, actually. It's a lot of work, but it is a lot of fun also at the same time. But we work quite hard, and we really enjoy doing the shows because, the audience response is always so good, and it's a great time.
Well, you have a very loyal audience, obviously. I mean, and you guys go in so many different directions. Like the concert I saw in the Lovesexy concert last night. And you got a lot of different directions through the course of just one night. And the people seem to not mind that. They travel with you,
Well, that's one of the interesting things about our group is that we do touch on so many different musical styles that we never let the audience get bored, throughout the show.
And not for a minute.
Yeah.
I mean, you shift gears. 1 minute it's like a blues thing. Next time you're rock and rolling, and then it's into this gospel thing. It's like, well, what's next? And then here comes Frank Sinatra.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
So what do you enjoy personally? What kind of music are you about? Or, is it Prince that gives? Obviously, it is Prince's show. But if you weren't with Prince, would your music still take all those different directions?
Yes, I think it would. I think it would still have the same kind of changing feel, throughout everything. Because I've generally played just about every style of music, and I kind of started out with classical, and then I went to jazz, and then while I was studying jazz, I was playing pop music in clubs and playing R&B and funk, and just kind of mixing it all up. So when I did join the group, it was easy for me to slip right into the mode with Prince.
Where did you study?
Where?
Yeah.
I always had private teachers throughout, since I was about 8 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you did it right at home?
Yeah, usually studied at home. I had some schooling also, but...
Was it always keyboards?
Yeah, primarily keyboards.
Do you play? What else do you play then?
Little drums, little guitar, but keyboards is my main instrument.
What turned you on to keyboards? What gave you that initial interest in music?
Well, I'd have to give that credit to my parents, I suppose, because they offered me the opportunity to study when I was young. And they didn't really push me that hard. They just said, would you like to try it? And I said, sure, I'd love to,
Did they play?
Yeah, they both play a little piano themselves.
Huh, well, that makes it easy.
Yeah.
Well, not easy, but with your classical roots, do you still practice that? Do you still get a chance to play classical things?
A little bit here and there.
Yeah, I mean,
A little bit.
at home, when you're at home, just playing around, what do you play? What kind of music do you play?
Well, I play my own music, I guess. For right now, I just try to improvise my own things and have a little studio set up at home, and basically, it's got funk flavor in there. It's got pop flavor.
Yeah.
You know, all those different things.
What kind of creative freedom do you have playing with Prince in the studio and on stage?
Well, actually, everybody in the band contributes to arranging the music during rehearsals, along with Prince. And he's always open to ideas. You know, anytime anybody has a song that they'd like him to hear, he'll listen to it. If he likes it, he'll use it for some project, whether it's for himself or outside projects within the Paisley Park record label. And over the years, I've had some collaborations with him on a few songs.
What are your aspirations? You've been with Prince longer than any other musician. You've been, for how many years have you been with him?
Almost 10 years now.
Oh, so almost from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Which was the first album that you played on?
The Dirty Mind album.
Okay.
Because the first two he did on his own.
Yeah, right. Played everything.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So you've been with him that long. Are you going to be with him another 10 years, or?
I hope so. I hope so.
Really?
In some capacity, yes. Sure. I'll probably, do some outside producing or possibly songwriting for some other artists in the future. But right now, I'm sticking with this organization.
Yeah. So it's been good for you.
Yes. Oh, yes.
We've seen a lot of people come and go in the Prince organization, but you're right there. Why? To what do you credit that longevity with Prince?
I guess it's just been just a certain rapport I have with him. We just get along well, and I've always enjoyed his music. So I guess I never had any reason to go off on my own yet. So I didn't really feel like it.
How'd you hook up?
Oh, well, actually, Prince used to be a patient of mine. No, I'm just kidding. You threw me off for a minute. I'm going, God, this guy really a doctor. They didn't give me this. No. Bobby Z, the original drummer with the group, he used to work for Prince's original manager back in Minneapolis, and I had known Bobby since we were kids, and he came to me and had a demo tape that Prince had produced before he was signed, and he played it for me, and I said, wow, this is incredible. I've never heard anything like this. I'd really like to meet this guy. And he said, well, maybe in about a year, because right now he's kind of busy doing things, but he was involved just working for the management. He wasn't even in the band yet. So when it was time, when he signed his record deal, then he came to me and said, we're looking for the musicians to join the group now, and would you like to audition? And I said, sure. So they set it up, his manager and Bobby, and it just worked out. They liked me, so how I got in. Yeah.
Right from the beginning, you guys just hit it off.
Well, it took about 3 weeks, for him to decide, because there were other keyboard players who were vying for the position. So, but luckily he went with me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's take a look at you in action.
Okay.
Now, this is from one of the older videos. This is Prince with the Doctor and Company, 1999.
This is the Doctor, and I'll be right back with Donnie and more Video Soul.
Now, we're back. We're spending the hour with a couple of the members of Prince's band. Sheila E is going to join us in a little bit. Right now, we're talking with the Doctor. Who gave you that name? That whole concept of the Doctor, is that yours or is that Prince?
Oh, that's definitely my.
Oh, really?
My thing, yeah.
So were you doing that with some other band before you signed on with Prince?
No.
So where did that come from? I mean, what was the thought in making the Doctor?
Well, we were all trying to, come up with images, when the band was first starting up, and of course, Prince gave everyone the freedom to basically pick and choose what they wanted to do. So this is what I came up with. Because doctors have kind of been synonymous with music anyway, you know, throughout the ages. So, you know, doctors of music and doctors and all that.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why I thought. But no one actually dressed up like the doctor or until me. So, what can I tell you?
Do you ever get tired of that? Some nights would you like to come out and do something different, or do you wear that uniform every night, every show?
Every show.
And do you never get tired of it?
No.
Oh, really?
In fact, in the early days, I used to come on with a mask and
Right.
and a surgeon's cap and the whole thing, and that just shocked people quite a bit. So it worked quite well in a show situation.
I have to tell you, I put together a band, Donnie Simpson and the Revolution. We just pantomimed. We didn't play, thank you. We just held instruments. They weren't a lot. But our producer, Jeff Newman, you.
Oh yeah, he was mentioning that earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, he played you well. He had the surgical mask and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, the mannerisms. It was really nice.
Great.
It was a lot of fun.
All right.
Who were the original members? Was it you, Dez,
Yes.
and
Andre on bass, Andre Simone.
right?
And then we had Gail Chapman on keyboards at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and Bobby Z
Okay.
on drums.
So there's always been two keyboardists, right?
Yeah, always has been two keyboard players.
So how do the roles differ?
In what respect?
I mean, are you always, sometimes you play the same lines, or do you?
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, we basically, you know, would work out the arrangements together and figure out who's going to do what, and you know, a lot of times we'll be doubling the same lines. Other times everything's counterpoint, so it just depends on the needs of the song, and then we're.
How does this band compare to the bands that you worked with in the past? The first band, or the Revolution, or?
Well, I think this group is just as tight as any of the other groups. I think technically it's a very advanced group of musicians. So in that respect, I don't want to say they're better than any of the other groups, but some of the musicians I feel are a little more technically advanced.
Have you enjoyed playing with all of them, or are there like one or two guys that you really enjoy playing with that are either here now or that were with the band in the past that you particularly enjoy playing with?
Boy, that's a tough one, because I liked everybody, basically. All the musicians were, I respected all their musicianship, so it's hard to say. It's a little difficult one for me to answer.
This is really weird. We got people crawling on the floor behind us because evidently my mic has gone out.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was the biggest rat I'd ever seen in my apartment for a minute. So did you bring that thing from Minneapolis or what? Minneapolis is your home.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Do you still live there?
Yes.
No thoughts of moving to Los Angeles or New York, or?
No, because I can always just fly out there and, you know, do what I have to do. But I really prefer my hometown, just because it's not as congested, you know, as the coastal cities. It's just more pleasant place to be.
What's your favorite city to work, to do a live concert in?
Oh, I'd have to say New York.
Oh, really?
Oh, well, close second would be Detroit, I guess, because the audience there is incredible. They're just devout fans over there.
Yeah.
More so than even New York.
Well, they were the first ones to latch on.
Yeah, I have to give them credit for being one of the better audiences in the country.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, all the other tours, with the exception of this one, I understand, with the exception of the Lovesexy tour, were started in Detroit, weren't they? Isn't that where you guys normally start?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we usually do.
Why did you change this time, Tina?
Well, because, you know, Minneapolis is also the home base, and they're also pretty loyal over there too.
Yeah.
So kind of have to switch up here and there.
Right, okay. All right, we can take another look at another Prince video. This one's called Gland Slam on Video Soul. She's beautiful, she's very talented, and she's going to join us next right here on Video Soul. Sheila E. We'll be back.
This pretty feline got the hots.
The Sheila E story is not a new one, but her role with Prince's band is. Her father is legendary percussionist Pete Escovedo, and Sheila has been in the business since she was a very young lady. In the past few years, she has toured with Lionel Richie, starred in the movie Crush Groove. She co-starred with me. Recorded 3 solo albums and has been in the studio and on tour with Prince. On stage, she is a dynamic performer. Anyone that has seen her knows that's the truth. It's a great pleasure to welcome Miss Sheila E. to Video Soul for her first visit. It's good to have you finally.
Thank you.
I'll tell you, it's wonderful. Yeah, I've as most people know, was the co-star of Crush Groove with you. Did you ever see me in the movie?
No, I didn't.
What are you doing next? What's right now you're on tour with Prince, obviously. What are your interests in the movie arena at this point?
Well, right now, I'm just mainly concerned about what I'm doing, which is playing in Prince's band. We are working on a couple of movies, but I'm not interested in that right now. I just really want to play. That's my main thing, is to play drums. So if that happens, that's fine.
How do you shift gears like that? I mean, and how do you stay so focused? You know, like right now you're on tour, so you're focusing on that. But with all the other things that you do, you have your own solo career, playing drums with Prince, the movie career. How do you shift gears from one to the other?
Well, it's pretty easy. I mean, I grew up being a musician in a way. I mean, my father is a percussionist. And so I just grew up listening to music, so it was fairly easy for me to learn. The movie situation, it will be pretty hard because I never really done it before. Crush Groove was not really acting. Well, we had a good time doing it, but that's going to be a challenge to do something like that. And it is hard to have your own band to be a leader and make the right decisions. So I think the easiest thing for me to do is to play drums.
Yeah. So what does your band do when you're working with Prince?
Well, I don't have a band anymore.
Oh, really?
No. After Lionel Richie's tour, I took Bonnie and Levi with me and brought them into Prince's band, and the rest of the guys, Ray and which you had on the show, they're called Tony, Tony, Tony. So that half of the band did their own album, and I took the other half, and we played with Prince.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we're all still working.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Money's still coming in, huh? So what you really prefer to do, from what I'm hearing from you, is to just play drums.
Yeah. I enjoy that most.
So how did it come about that you became Sheila E, that you did your solo album and everything?
Well, I had been playing behind a lot of artists like Lionel Richie and Marvin Gaye for a long time. And Prince said to me one day, he asked me to come in and do Erotic City with him. So I sang on that, and he suggested that I do my own album. And I said, well, I don't want to do that because I don't have anything to offer the people. And he said, sure you do. You just go out and be yourself. And I said, no, I'm scared. And he said, well, just try it. So I did, and put together a band and went out on tour. And I couldn't believe the response. It was a lot of fun. But after a while, being in the front, I was known as a pop vocalist, and that's not what I am. So more and more during the show, I felt like my drums were being taken away from me, and I wasn't feeling fulfilled every night. You know, even though the people enjoyed it, I'm not saying I didn't like it, but musically I wasn't getting enough. So I said, I have to go back and play drums. And when the Revolution disbanded, except for Fink, Prince and I talked about it, and I said, well, what if I come and play drums for you? And we had talked about it for a number of years, but it finally came to life.
Wow, that's interesting. I've always wondered how that happened, you know, that especially after the success of The Glamorous Life, that you could find yourself in the background instead.
I love it.
Yeah.
I like it in the back more than the front, yeah.
Well, I'm telling you, it seems like you're the heart of that show last night. I mean, well, a drummer always is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you keep it going, and your solo is just awesome.
Thank you.
I remember when you did Lionel Richie's show, and you did with the the drumsticks that light up in the dark and everything, trolling them around. Yeah, that's really something to see.
It is.
What, do you play any other instruments other than percussion?
I play little keyboards and a little bass and guitar, but not much. This is actually the first time that I've played drums in a band, you know, during a whole show. When I played with George Duke, I would play maybe 1 or 2 songs, and that was it. And with Lionel, I did the same thing, 1 or 2 songs. So it takes a lot out of me to play 2.5 hours nonstop, you know, because we do have to put everything into this show. It takes a lot, and so it's a good challenge.
So what do you do after show? I mean, after you go out and pour your heart out on stage?
I go home and relax for a minute if I can, but you're so up after playing that hard for that long, and then waiting to see if we're gonna go play another club.
So, yeah, you do that a lot.
Yeah.
You guys. As a matter, I was told that after the opening night show in Minneapolis, and well, also you did it in New York too.
That you didn't come to.
Yeah.
Why?
I'll tell you later.
No, I want to know now. This is live, isn't it?
Yeah, this is live.
No, I saw you said, I don't know, you gave some excuse that didn't sound right, so I was just wondering why you didn't come.
Oh, see, I have to go back in my records and check.
What you
I don't know which one I gave, but I'll tell you one thing. The day after the show, when I talked to a couple of friends that had gone to Minneapolis, I had tears in my eyes. I said, "You blew it. You dummy. You should have been there for that."
It was a great
It was
show.
fabulous. Not only the show, the concert, but they said the show after the show was just as good, if not better. The show in the
Yeah,
club.
we had a lot of fun. Well, it was at Paisley Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you do that? Why do you perform after a concert?
Why do we?
Yeah.
Because we enjoy playing.
That much.
Oh, very much so. I mean, this is our life. You know, we live for playing every day. It's like our drug, and we feel that if we don't do it every day, we'll get sick.
But why not just stay on stage and do it then? Make that
We
a
want to,
function.
but see, you don't know that you play a concert at these halls. When you go past a certain time, you're playing for free.
Oh, is that right?
And then you play, then you're in debt, and you got to pay another $10,000 to rent it for another half an hour.
Wow.
It gets expensive. So I mean, if we could, believe me, Prince would stay there all day, all night, and we would do the same.
So you go and play in a club do a 90-minute set. And from what I understand, the set in Minneapolis was like all blues and jazz.
Yeah.
It's totally different from what you did in concert.
Yeah, we just stretch out and just go for it. He'll come up with something, and we'll follow him. It's a lot of fun.
Incredible. All right. We have some concert footage that we'd like to take a look at. Okay. And this features Sheila E. It's from Sign of the Times on Video Soul. You're incredible.
Thank you.
You really are. God, I wish I could play. I took drum lessons when I was like 13. They had me beating on a rubber pad. This is not what I saw Buddy Rich doing, and I quit.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never taken lessons before.
Really?
No,
Just learn from
just watching.
Just
Yeah.
watching.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you advise, I mean, is that advisable nowadays?
I don't think so. I mean, I think you should, well, some people are like you to be born very talented musically, but I think it's important to go to school and learn about music because it makes it versatile, so you can go and do other things like movie scores and things like that, and other recording sessions. A lot of people don't hire other musicians not unless they read. So
Yeah.
if you're into making the money, that's what you have to do.
Okay. You don't see many female drummers. I mean, that's very unusual. At least in my experience, I haven't seen very many women playing drums at all. And to see you, one of the best, it's just, I don't know the point I'm making. Other than that, it's unusual.
It is.
And I guess you really, the question probably would have been, why that particular instrument? But that's what your father played.
That's my father played, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, the doctor has to go. Am I right?
Yes, I do.
You aren't even mic'd. You're gonna have to lean over and talk to Sheila's chest.
I must leave, and while I'm at it, how are you feeling today? Okay, well, it was nice talking to you, Donnie.
You too, Doctor.
Nice to meet you.
Take care. Real pleasure.
Goodbye.
See you later at the show.
Okay.
All right. Doctor, thanks for making a house call. Dr. Fink on Video Soul. We have another video now. This is I Wish You Heaven, the latest from Prince.
Hi, I'm Sheila E, and I'll be right back with more Video Soul.
All right, we're back. We're spending some time with Sheila E now on Video Soul. She's out on concert tour right now with Prince. And that's got to be a tremendous experience for you, working with some of the best. I mean, first time I saw you was with Lionel Richie, and now you're touring with Prince. How do those two differ?
Very different. You have about 2 hours. There's so many things that are different. The music's different, personality, what they like and dislike and want for their staging and things like that. But I can say that the most fun I've had so far being in a band situation is playing with Prince. Yeah.
Well, it's good, but you work very hard with him. When you do so many different things, it seems to be very demanding because obviously you're in the back playing drums, but then there are points in the show where you're out front dancing with you, Prince and Cat. And not just dancing. I mean, it's not like free fall. Sometimes it's routines that you've got worked out. And then you come out and play the timbales, and you do a lot of different things in the show.
Yeah.
Is that one reason that it's more fun for you?
Yeah, I get to do a lot of different things. But the pressure, I feel, is not really on me. They're not coming to see me. They're coming to see Prince. So I'm just added color to the band. Yeah. So I get to do what I want in a way. Yeah.
You really are kind of shy, aren't you? I mean, you don't like to be out front, do you?
Nope. No. I don't like sitting here doing interviews either, but you're a nice person, so.
Oh, well, thank you. I was told that you don't like doing interviews, and I'm really honored that you came in here to do this one today.
Thank you.
We'll try to make it painless. We try not to ask you anything about your sex life or what's in Prince's refrigerator or anything.
Yeah. I've been through that already.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah.
So when you get through with this tour, is there a chance you'll go back in the studio and do a Sheila E album?
Definitely, yes. Okay. Yes, I will. It's just I don't have time to do it right now, and I don't think it'd be fair to myself to do it halfway. You know, I want to. If I'm going to do the album, sit down and do the album. So right now, I'm just basically concentrating on being in this fabulous band.
Yeah. So you don't spend any time at all right now thinking about what the next album, what you're going to do on it?
I should be, but I don't because I'm having too much fun doing this. I really am. I mean, it's a great, great band.
It really is. Yeah. There's no question about that. So when you get ready to do the album, also, you have to have several months off in order to do that. And the way you work, obviously, is that you stay focused on one thing. When you sit down to do the album, there'll be no concert tour in mind.
I have to think about what direction I want to go in and just think about that only. So it would be, I hope, one of the next good albums that come out. Yeah.
How closely will you work with Prince on the album?
It depends on what he's doing. He has a lot of things on the back burners right now, so it depends. But I mean, because we have Paisley Park and we're all in the same area, we all live in the same area, I mean, I'm going to constantly, ask him for ideas and well, what do you think about this and about that? And I do the same thing with everyone in the band because we're all really close, so we all try and help each other. Yeah.
So you would play on someone else's album? Is there anyone else in the band that we can look forward to hearing from in the future? Maybe a solo project?
Well, I think this band is so talented and versatile that I think everyone is able to be a star in this band. And I think they all want to do an album one day. I don't think that they feel that they want to do it now because, like I said, this is a very good band and we're having a lot of fun and we enjoy playing with each other. So it's very important that when you decide to do an album that it's at the right time and you just don't jump into some water, and you don't, there's no boat, you just gonna end up, it just has to be at the right time. So I just hope that whoever decides to do the album will leave at the right time.
Yeah. Did you work with Prince on the last album, on the Lovesexy album?
Yes, everyone did. The whole band did.
So this whole band that we're seeing on tour now played on that album as well? Okay, what about the next one?
Yes, we're working on some stuff now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the opportunity to go in the studio last night with Prince, which was a real treat. I have to tell you, I mean, that's always been a dream, was to see him work because I heard so much about how he works in the studio.
Right.
And, I always hear the end result and say, this guy's got to be something to watch in the studio. And God, what an experience.
It is. It's a great experience.
So now there are nights when you go out and you do a soundtrack check for a couple of hours, and you say you play just as hard as at the sound check as you do.
We usually do a sound check from 4 to 6. And sometimes it's just like playing an actual show. We start jamming and we get off the sound check just sweating, soaking wet, and we have to go change and get ready for the show at 8. And we play 2.5 hours, and then sometimes, like I said, we'll play a club after for another 3 hours. So.
And then Prince will go in the studio.
And he'll go in the studio. Yeah. Yeah.
So when do you find time to rest? I mean, what else do you do other than when you're out on the concert tour? What do you do other than play?
Play.
That's it.
Yeah. And we can go to movies and stuff occasionally, but like I said, we live, eat, drink, and sleep music.
That's what it takes, isn't it?
I
mean, that's why the band is as tight as it is and why you are all as successful as you are.
Yeah.
Because you do live that.
Yeah.
Incredible. I love it. I wish I could be a part of the band. You need a tambourine player? Hey, I'm mean on tambourine.
Sure we do.
Right. No, I don't think I could do that. You guys work too hard. And Kat, she's got to be the hardest working woman in show business.
She does. She works
I've never
very hard.
seen anyone move like that.
Dances from beginning to end, nonstop.
I looked at her last night. I said, this woman doesn't have to run or play tennis or nothing to exercise. All she's got to do is come to work
Just
every
dance.
night.
That's it. Yeah.
So when she came into the show, well, she started with Prince, what, about a year ago, year and a half?
It's been maybe 2 years in January, I think.
What is it like having another woman on stage like that?
Oh, I love it. I mean, it's great to have Kat and Bonnie. You know, we all get along, and it's fun. Sometimes the guys will be jamming or something, and we might go off on the side and talk about girl things and you know. I mean, we're normal people, you know. But then when we get on stage and it's time to work, we work.
You do.
Yeah.
And do you do you get a chance to participate in the design of the set or anything?
He's real open for ideas with a lot of things, as far as music and clothes. Anything that we bring up, he's open to listen to, and sometimes he'll try it, and a lot of times, you know, it'll work, and a lot of times it won't. But he has a lot of people that he works with lighting, you know, great lighting designer, and a lot of people to work with. So, and he also has a lot of ideas himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know you got to go. You got to get to the sound check. It's time to play. Stop talking, because you don't like doing this anyway.
No.
But it's really an honor to have you on the show today.
Thank you.
It really is. I have to tell you, my son wanted to be here today, but he couldn't because he's in school. But you were his first crush. At 8 years old, he came home with Sheila E. written all over his hand. He's seriously in love with
Oh, thank you.
Sheila E., our guest today on Video Soul, along with the doctor, and wish them all continued success with Prince and his organization. We're going to close out with your biggest song, obviously, The Glamorous Life, Sheila E. on Video Soul.